The Orphic hymn to Aphrodite. But first, a little background. Aphrodite was the Greek goddess of love, beauty, and physical relations. She ruled both over the spiritual side of love as well as the carnal side of it. When Kronos castrated his father Oronos and threw his, kiwis into the ocean, it foamed up and born was Aphrodite. In fact, even her name means sea foam. She's sometimes referred to as Kyprogenes, which means born on Kypros, which is the island that she formed outside of. Many of her stories in Greek mythology revolve around her affairs with Ares, the war god, whom she had 4 children with, Phobos and Deimos, who take after martial qualities, fear and terror, and then Harmonia and Eros, harmony and love, which take after Vinwasion or Aphrodite qualities. No incense is listed here as an offering, which is unusual for the Orphic hymns, but without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, also, before we get into it, I wanted to mention that there are only 3 goddesses in all of mythology who are immune to Aphrodite's powers, and those are the virgin goddesses Estia, Artemis, and Athena. Okay, now let's get into it for real. Heavenly smiling Aphrodite, praised in many hymns, sea-born reverend, goddess of generation, you like the night-long revel, you couple lovers at night, O scheming mother of necessity. Everything comes from you. You have yoked the world. You control all 3 realms. You give birth to all, to everything in heaven, to everything upon the fruitful earth, to everything in the depths of the seas. O venerable companion of Bacchus, you delight in festivities, O bride-like mother of the Erotes, O Perusian, whose joy is in the bed of love, secretive giver of grace, visible and invisible, lovely tress, daughter of a noble father, bridal feast companion of the gods, sceptered she-wolf, beloved and man-loving, giver of birth and life. Your maddening love charms yoke mortals, they yoke the many races of beasts to unbridled passions. O come, goddess, born in Kypros, you may be on Olympus, O queen exulting in the beauty of your face. You may be in Syria, counting the fine frankincense. You may be driving your golden chariot in the plain. You may lord it over Egypt's fertile riverbed. Come, whether you ride your sown dawn chariot over the sea brills, joining the creatures of the deep as they dance in circles, or on land in the company of the dark-faced nymphs. As light-footed they frisk over the sandy beaches. Come, lady, even if you are in Kypros that cherishes you, where your fair maidens and chaste brides throughout the year sing to you, O blessed one, as they sing of immortal pure Adonis. Come, O beautiful, O comely goddess, I summon you with holy words, I summon you with pious soul. Alright, so immediately that first line is a very important epitaph, heavenly smiling Aphrodite. Aphrodite is usually depicted as smiling. See the birth of Venus. She is called Philomedes, which means fond of smiles, but it also sounds like Philomedes, which means fond of genitals. We have all these descriptions about Aphrodite's loveliness and her ability to charm and create love in others. She very much enjoys the company of men. We can see that the many places she is worshipped and associated with are called in here. Kypros, where she's born, Olympus, where the gods have residence, in Syria, where she was worshipped as the god Astaroth, in Egypt, where she's worshipped as the goddess Isis. Because like we've said about so many other gods and goddesses, they tend to amalgamate between different cultures, and the Greeks in particular saw other nations' deities in their own gods. It calls her a companion of Bacchus, which is another title of Dionysus, And we know that the Bacchic rites and festivities involved a lot of lovemaking, which is kind of Aphrodite's forte. And then we also get a mention of Adonis, who was like the most beautiful man, and Aphrodite, had a little affair with him. And he actually gets his own hymn in the Orphic hymns. Thanks so much for watching. Follow for more mythological content.